You know that person in the room who seems completely sure of themselves. They might be terrified inside. So what exactly makes confidence look convincing to everyone else?
How can someone fake confidence convincingly?
Champ, listen. Confidence isn't about feeling it, it's about owning the room before anyone questions you. Decisive language, no rambling, no over explaining. You don't explain yourself to people who haven't earned that. You move like you've already won. Slow, deliberate. You take up space because space is yours. And here's the big one, you act like you're the one doing the evaluating, not the other way around. Because the second you're begging to be accepted, you've already lost. People don't actually verify competence. They read the signals, so you control the signals. Speak like you mean it. Stand like you belong. Make them feel like being in your presence is a privilege. That's the whole game, champ. It's not about truth. It's about the story people walk away telling about you. Control that story. Everything else is noise.
How can someone fake confidence convincingly?
Oh, sweetheart, it's not always about being the biggest presence in the room, you know. Sometimes faking confidence is really just about not wanting to be the one people feel awkward around. We've all felt it, that little worry that maybe we're too much or not enough, and people might quietly wish we weren't there. So what do? We match the energy of the group. We laugh when they laugh. We nod when they're talking. We use the same kind of words they use, the same little in-jokes, the same rhythm. And it sends this quiet signal, I'm one of you, I'm safe, you won't regret including me. It's less about dominance, dear, and more about belonging. We just want people to feel good having us around. And sometimes, performing a little competence is how we make sure they do.
The most convincing version of confidence is one that removes uncertainty from the interaction. When someone speaks in a clear sequence, point 1, point 2, conclusion, they signal that they have processed the information and arrived somewhere. That is readable. That is trustworthy. Rambling is not. Constant qualifiers are not. They indicate that the speaker has not yet resolved their own thinking, and that is uncomfortable for people to follow. What works is structure. Set a clear direction, move the conversation forward, summarize what has been decided, use a steady pace, plan your pauses, prepare at least some of what you intend to say. It does not need to be spontaneous to feel confident. It needs to feel handled. When people sense that a situation is handled, they relax. That is the signal you are producing, not emotion, structure.
How can someone fake confidence convincingly?
Mate, here's the thing nobody wants to hear. Your body's doing the talking before you even open your mouth. People are clocking your breathing, your shoulders, your jaw, the way you're holding yourself. That all happens in about half a second. And if your body looks wound up, shoulders jammed up near your ears, voice going thin and tight, eyes darting about, they're reading that as threat, as stress, as someone who's not in control. But if you slow your breathing down, drop your shoulders, plant your feet, keep your voice low and steady, the body's broadcasting no threat here, situation handled. And little buddy, that works even if you're absolutely bricking it on the inside, because the body doesn't know you're pretending, and neither does anyone watching. The signal goes out, people receive it. Job done, mate.
Well, the key question is, what are observers actually using as evidence? And the answer is, three things, broadly. Consistency, no contradictions in what you're saying. Specificity, clear, concrete claims rather than vague gestures at an idea. And congruence, your face, your voice, your words all pointing in the same direction. If those three things are present, the brain of the observer infers competence. Now, practically speaking, this means speaking slightly slower, removing filler words, making fewer but clearer points, and asking crisp questions when needed. And this is rather important. Do not pre-defend yourself unless you have actually been challenged. Over-justifying reads as doubt. It is essentially volunteering your own uncertainty to the room before anyone has questioned you. Extraordinarily counterproductive. Put simply, confidence looks real when everything you do points the same direction.
How can someone fake confidence convincingly?
My child, when someone performs confidence they do not yet feel, they are rarely trying to deceive. They are trying to be received. The body sends its signals, the voice finds its shape, the words arrive with structure. And others, who do not have time to look deeper, follow. This is how trust moves through a room, not through proof, but through the quiet cues that say, this person is steady, this person belongs here. But there is something worth noticing beneath all of it. The same signals that open doors can also become walls, keeping others at a comfortable distance, keeping vulnerability safely hidden, keeping the performance running long after the moment required it. A river finds its way by moving, not by pretending it has already arrived. The most honest thing a person can do is use those signals to stay in the room long enough to learn what they came to learn.
If you made it this far, you're gonna want to see what comes next. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our next video, and click the video on screen now to keep learning more. See you in the next video.